Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to dig into another deep dive with us?
Always excited to unearth some fascinating nuggets, those little details that often get overlooked.
Exactly. And today, we're diving headfirst into 7 Weeks in a Day by Robert Burden.
Interesting choice. I'm curious to see what gems we uncover.
Me too. And, just from the title alone, something struck me as particularly interesting. This whole 7 weeks in a day thing got me thinking about Pentecost.
Ah, yes, the timing of Pentecost in the Christian calendar. It's always been a point of fascination, hasn't it?
Right. It's 50 days after Easter, and you see 7 weeks in a day, and you instantly connect the dots. But then that got me thinking, that extra day, that's kind of curious, isn't it?
It is. In our modern world, we tend to gloss over such details, but in the context of how time was perceived back then, it's a huge e-clue, like finding a hidden key.
A key to understanding a whole different mindset, right?
Yeah.
Because we're so used to our neatly divided weeks. Imagine if we didn't have that, if time was measured differently. Suddenly that and a day becomes a lot more significant.
Absolutely. You see, the ancient Jewish calendar, which greatly influenced early Christian traditions, revolved around the cycles of the moon. Each month began with a new moon.
So it's a lunar calendar, not like our Gregorian calendar.
Precisely. And this lunar calendar determined not just the weeks, but more importantly, the specific days on which festivals and significant events were celebrated.
Meaning that 7 weeks in a day wasn't just about counting forward 7 weeks on a calendar like we do now, but about landing on the precise day, dictated by the moon and the seasons.
Exactly, and that's where that Anna Day comes in. It emphasizes that Pentecost wasn't arbitrarily placed on the calendar, it was deeply connected to the natural world, specifically the spring harvest.
It's like saying, we're celebrating on the 15th day of the month of Sivan, for example, no matter what day of the week that happens to fall on. That specific day, that Anna Day, was non-negotiable.
It highlights a fascinating difference between our modern perception of time, which is more abstract and linear, and their understanding, which was cyclical and deeply intertwined with nature. They lived in sync with the rhythms of the cosmos.
And for them, this specific day, this 7 weeks in a day, after Passover, held immense religious significance, right? It marked the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai for the Jewish people, and later, for Christians, the descent of the Holy Spirit.
Precisely. It's easy to misinterpret these traditions if we view them solely through our modern lens. That one little and a day reveals a completely different worldview, a different way of experiencing time and understanding their relationship with the divine.
It makes you wonder what other aspects of history we might be missing or misinterpreting simply because we haven't taken the time to remove our modern glasses, so to speak.
Absolutely. This deep dive into a seemingly insignificant detail reminds us that context is everything when it comes to understanding the past and appreciating the richness of traditions passed down through generations. It's a call to look beyond the surface, to dig deeper, and to approach history with a sense of curiosity and wonder, wouldn't you say?
Couldn't have put it better myself. Food for thought, everyone. Until next time on our deep dive explorations.